SQL commands using RDBMS MySQL. MySQL is an open source, free of cost available relational database management system. So it can be downloaded freely from mysql.org website, and it is portable and scalable relational database management system. So it can be work on any type of platform and it can be extended. And it is using client server architecture. So client can pass its request and the server will process it. So the first thing which we do here is we will create one database. So this is the MySQL prompt and we can write the command here. So suppose I want to create one database here for a student information system. So I just need to give one suitable name to that database. So just I want to confirm whether the particular name is already present or not. So just I need to press one command, show databases. This command will show the detail of all the databases present in the MySQL. So here we have the list of 4 database: information schema, MySQL, performance schema, and sys. This 4 database is already present in a MySQL when we install it. So we need to create another database to um, work on our own tables. So just I want to create one database here. So I need to put the command create database. The create database command will create one database, and here I need to give the name of a database. So just I am giving the name SIS for Student Information System and then Terminator. So here the message is appeared as query OK, one row affected. Means successfully the database is created. So just I want to confirm it. Then I will process again the same command. The command is show databases. MySQL store the history of previous command and which we can access through the up arrow key on the keyboard. So just I need to press here show databases, and when I enter it, then the database which we have created here SIS is appearing in the list. So we have created one new database SIS. Now just I want to create the tables in this database. So just I need to open that database, go into that database. So the command is use, use, and just I need to give the name of a database. So the name of database is SIS here. So when I will enter use SIS Terminator, then the message is appearing here as database changed. So now I want to see the list of tables which are present in this database. So I need to give the command show tables. So it is giving us a message that empty set, because this is a newly created database and there is no table present in it. So now I want to create one table. So I need to give the command create table. So to create database, the command is create database, and to create table, the command is create uh, table. So just I need to give one suitable name to our table. So I am giving here the name student. Now if I will put a terminator here and enter it, and I want to process it, it will give us a error message that a table must have at least one column. So what this message means, student is a table here and every table is a collection of row and column. So there must have at least one column in it. So a table can contain at least one column. It might be the situation the table is newly created, so there is no row available in it, but it must have one column in it. So again, I am going to define the table with our specification. Like just I am adding few columns in it. Like just I am adding role, and then I am giving the data type here. So in the another programming language like C++ and Java, first we put the data type and then name of a variable. But in case of SQL, first we enter the name, then we will enter the data type. Now, just I want to make this roll number as a primary key of a table. So just I will enter here primary key, then comma. Now again I want to enter one more column, that is registration number. Now this registration number is of character type and its size is at most 10 character. And now I want to make each registration number unique. So I need to pass the constraint unique constant. Unique constant will not allow duplicate value in a particular column. Now again I want to enter one more column, that is name, and it is also of character type of size 20. Now I want user must enter some value in it. It should not be null. So we have to put here not null constant. Now I am going to add one more column in it, that is the stream. Now stream is also of character data type and it is of size 10. And I just want, if there is no stream is allocated to a new student, so the default value for the stream will be any for not assigned. Now again I want to enter one more column here, age, and it is of integer type. And I want to put the check constraint here to check the age must be greater than 5. So if I will put the check constraint here as age must be greater than 5, then it will not allow the value less than or equal to 5 in age column. So now I want to close the definition of this table. So I need to press here again parenthesis and terminator. Now the message is appearing here as query OK, 0 row affected. Means the query has successfully executed. Now just I want to see the description of this table. So there is a command DESC. DESC is a short form for describe, and I need to enter the name of table here. So the name of table is student. Now when I enter DESC student, it will give the description of the table which is created by us right now. Now this description command will give the description about the student table. The first column is the field. It will show us all the field which is all defined in the table. So here we have defined 5 field, that is roll number, registration number, name, stream and age. Then in the second column it will tell about the type, data type of the column. So the first is integer character. Then now by default integer will take 11 digit character here. element digit number here. Now, third is the null. So this whenever we are not going to enter any value in a field, then by default it will enter null. So if I will make declare roll number as a primary key, then it will not allow null value. So it comes here as a no. Now because roll number is a primary key is a primary. Now registration number, we have defined it as a unique. So it is coming here key as a unique. Now as in name field we have defined the constraint not null, so also we are not able to enter null value in a name field. And in default value we have assigned stream for NA. Just we have assigned NA for stream here. So for other field the default value will be null, but for stream the default value will be NA. Means we will not pass any value to the stream, then by default it will enter NA in it. Now the last column is the extra column. This extra column will display the special information about the column. That's if column was created with auto increment option, the value will be auto incremented. So it's not in your syllabus, so just we will leave this topic. So now I want to see the content of a table. So the command is select star from table name. So the table name is here student. So when I will enter this command then statement, then it will give us a message empty set because we haven't entered any row in it. So now I want to enter one row in it. So the command is insert into name of a table, that is student. Then we need to enter values, then parenthesis. Now when we are going this to give the value directly to the row of a table, so we need to follow the sequence of field as it is defined in the table. So the first place is for the roll number, and roll number is an integer value. So just I am putting here the value 1001, then comma. We are going to separate two field by comma. Comma is a separator here. Next is the registration number. So registration number is of character type, and so just I need to put it in a double quotes or single quotes. So just I am giving the registration number as S001. So whenever there is a character value, then it can take numeric as well as digit also. Now again comma. Then the next is for the name. So as name is a character, so again I need to put a double quotes or single quotes here. So I am giving the value John here. Now next is the stream. So just I am giving the stream as science. And the next one is the age. Just I am passing the value as 17 here. Now I will close the parenthesis, then put the terminator and enter. So the message is appearing here as query OK, one row affected. Now just I want to see the content of a table. So again I will pass the statement select star from student. When I will enter this, it will show the value of a table. So as we have entered one record here, so it will giving us the result of one value of one record here, one row here. So now I just want to enter some more value here. So again just I need to edit the values which we have passed earlier. So here we have a command insert into student. Just this command we have used to enter the first record. So we can edit this command to save the typing time. So just I am going to edit it, and I will pass here 1002. Then student number is registration number is S0002, and then I will change the name here as Steve, and then I am going to assign the same stream here, science, and the age is 17. It's okay. Then if I will press enter here, then again it will give the message one row affected. So second row is also entered successfully. So just I want to check it. Then again I will pass the command select star from student. So when I will pass the command select star from a student, then it will give the value of student table, and now it has two column in it. So I think it's clear to you, and tomorrow I will continue further. Thank you.